So welcome everybody to last week's in gaming.
Every time.
Every time.
Usually it's Mike. Usually it's then. And today it's me.
Today it's right.
And we're recording live from She Geeks in Montreal. So your one-stop shop for everything geeky: game boards, cards, cardboard cards, dice, everything.
Boards made of cards.
Exactly.
Shameless plug-in.
Always.
Always.
It's not shameless. Come on. All right. So we have some very exciting news that happened last week. First order of the day, new Witcher game.
Yes.
That's hot.
Yes.
You know why?
No,
why?
don't say it. Don't say this. We all know why.
Multi-polygonal asses.
High definition female body. Oh yeah.
What a perv. But yeah, Witcher, the Witcher series. Although the first game was kind of a hot mess because it was kind of weird and the controls were a bit bizarre and it was a new entry and the characters were very ugly. The Witcher series or trilogy has become one of the world's most popular gaming RPGs. That's awesome.
Much like Mass Effect, I don't think I ever played the first.
It's a good game.
Witcher one.
You should. It's strange, but it's a good game. And it's become such a big phenomenon that CD Projekt Red, the developers, actually gave a copy of The Witcher 2 to President Obama. That's how
Did they?
big of
Really?
a game it has become. Yes.
Did you like it?
Sorry, President of Poland. I'm sorry, my bad.
So
as a national
Obama.
Obama, that's right. And Witcher 3, has massive success. Everybody's praising it. They made a in-card game into an actual real-life
Game.
game.
want to play Gwent?
Yeah, Gwent. And The Witcher 3 was the end of the Geralt.
Yeah, I was actually wondering about that. Not that I haven't finished the game yet, so I don't know how it ends. But I did hear that it was the end of Geralt
It's
of
the
Rivia.
end. It's the end
Instead of his
Geralt's
story, but
trilogy.
so what is who's next?
Could be anybody at this point.
I
Probably a
mean,
new character.
Without ruining anything for.
no, we're not gonna.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
But it could literally be about anybody at this point.
I'm pretty sure
guess.
it's gonna be about another Witcher because there are still
Well,
other
otherwise they wouldn't
Witchers
call
across
it- they
the
wouldn't
world.
call it The Witcher.
They wouldn't call it the Witcher. If I remember correctly, Geralt is from the House of Wolf, and there's 5 other houses
There's a
of
House of
Witcher.
Bear,
Cat,
Cat, Snake, Griffin, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Wolf. So, new protagonist in the folk-heavy world
a
of
female this
Witcher.
time.
Could be a female. You could create your own.
Maybe Siri.
Create your
That's
own
an interesting
Witcher.
idea.
It might revolve around Siri. I would like to have a completely new character that's kind of separated from what we have right now.
Kind of create your own character.
Create your own character would be cool. I think.
Full-fledged on RPG.
Exactly.
Yeah, that
But-
would be interesting.
For now, it's only speculation because CD Projekt Red is currently working on
Cyberpunk 2077.
Exactly, which I'm very excited about. And then after that's out, they're probably gonna have Witcher 4 stuff or Witcher the new chapter or whatever. So new Witcher game. I'm excited.
Very excited.
Hey.
Hi.
I just
Hello.
popped up out of
Whoa.
nowhere.
When did he get here?
Whoa! The magic of movies
Magic
and
of
editing.
The
Yeah.
magic of post-processing.
What's up, Mike?
So, awesome news for everybody out there, and I know a couple of people in here. We are excited to hear that EVE Online is going to be going free to play in November.
Oh boy.
After how many years?
Longer.
13?
How many millions of real-world dollars have
Been destroyed.
Have been
Oh man.
I don't
poured
even want
into
to
that
think.
game?
Yeah.
Truth be told, but would it be a good idea to jump into EVE at this point? I mean,
Yeah. Sure. What the great thing about EVE is it's got such a steep learning cliff that it doesn't matter where you pick off from, because once you've figured everything out, now you're on the same level as everyone else. Doesn't matter what your ship is. Doesn't matter.
I was thinking more about how the world works in EVE, how everything is so intertwined.
You
with
climb
politics.
up the ladders as of now. You go into one place that their
Yeah,
ideals
it's the same
fit
as
yours.
any
and-
MMO, if you think about it, right? It's just that there's an established universe there, right? There's an established set of there's corporations that do all kinds of stuff, from mining to all the other kinds of corporations that there are, and it's you're just kind of inserting yourself into this thing, into this whole system that exists. Now, what's really cool is if you have an old character like I do, you can log back in with that character, but only a certain set of skills will actually be available to you
As a free
as
player?
a free player. So there's Alpha and Omega, I believe. There's Alpha skills and Omega skills.
I'm
So
the Alpha and the
skills are
Omega.
for the free users, and then Alpha and Omega are available to the users who have paid subscription, which is cool. It's a good way to just kind of like limit what you can do. That being said, I was working towards the skills necessary to be able to pilot like this big mining ship called the Onyx. I do hope that a majority of my skills are still there, because there's like prerequisites to like other skills that you need to learn, because that's the way it works. Right?
And how long did it take you to get those skills? Like 3 months?
So long,
Too long.
so long,
Too much time.
too much time.
Way too much. I personally, I
spent
played
so much time floating in space, mining rocks, and getting attacked by space pirates. It's unbelievable.
I played
Such a
Evil
great
Line
game.
for like 14 days, and I don't think I would ever go back. I mean, it's a beautiful game. I don't deny that, but it's
So
just a
complex.
spreadsheet.
No, it's not a spreadsheet.
It's a spreadsheet.
I mean, there's some. You can play the whole game without ever having to log in.
For real though.
Depending what your position is, right? You'd have to be pretty high placed. You've had to have already played a while to be able to get to that point.
But
But you could do it technically. It has been done. Entire corporations have been dismantled through somebody who never logged in once.
hundreds of thousands of dollars have been lost
Yeah.
because the ship got destroyed.
There was
Well,
even
ships.
there was even a theft of I think tens of thousands of dollars early on in Eve. Is considered one of the 5 greatest moments in video games.
Did they steal maple syrup?
No, they stole ships and a whole bunch of stuff that was worth tens of thousands of dollars.
Holy moly.
Insane.
Yeah,
That is insane.
I don't remember the details.
So-
of the names and anything.
Now that it's going free to play,
Yeah. Everybody
The question
now can
that-
get frustrated by the impossible difficulty cliff.
yes,
In case you've never seen the difficulty cliff of Eve Online, here it is.
it goes back and then
And
it crumbles a bit.
It goes like this, and it goes, and then it just goes straight up, and then it goes just a straight line.
Yeah, but there's like people
And then
hanging.
there's people like hanging themselves off the edge, and like there's a bulldozer just like pushing off corpses.
Legit though. Well, Eve is like one of the few last paying MMOs out there.
There's Eve.
Star Wars.
No, Star
No,
Wars is
Star
free to
Wars
play.
is.
But you
It's
can also,
payment optional.
Yeah, but you
Okay,
just
Luis.
still-
Okay.
Eve is going free to play. Star Wars is free to play.
Yeah, yeah.
But you
can
can also
free,
have subscription.
like Eve.
Yes, but
it's
free to
free
play.
to play.
Free to play means that you can play the features of the game fully without having to pay.
There's still gated content.
There's always gated content. Even Guild Wars. Guild Wars 2. If you choose to pick up the game and you were not a paid player, because it's free to play now as well, Guild Wars 2. Yes, that's right.
When?
Since a while back. Okay, it's free to play, meaning new people who've never played before can pick up the game without having to buy it, and they can play, except some of the content is gated.
That's news for me.
There you go. So you
Surprise.
can choose to
Surprise!
pay.
Last week in gaming.
Last year in gaming too.
Yeah, last 2 years ago.
Yeah, so the only pay to play model
Fine,
where you
World of
pay
Warcraft.
monthly. I believe even Neverwinter has that, where you can pay monthly and get. So
think
it's like
so.
gated content, right? But yeah, no. Apart from that, the only 2 remaining actual pay to plays per month are Final Fantasy 15 and WoW. As far as I know, we might be wrong. If there's just extra
tell
ones we
us.
didn't think about, let us know.
Yeah, tell us.
But
So-
exciting news for Eve.
When is WoW coming free to play? Never.
So, in other news, you guys know Ark Survival Evolved?
Yes, the
Survival
dinosaur
Evolved.
Jurassic Park.
Sounds more like it's starting to become surviving capitalism, surviving needing money.
Yeah.
I don't
Why
know
is
if you
that,
guys
Luis?
heard. Well, actually, Ark Survival Evolved, as far as I know, is still an early access game.
Yeah,
Yes.
it still
Except-
hasn't fully released.
It very much
Except
is.
it very much is an early
access.
access game. It's not fully released. Except they already released their first DLC. Even though the game is still on early
It's
access.
not even their first. That's the worst part.
The
They
what?
had a bunch of smaller DLCs, but this is a $20 DLC.
$20 pay DLC for Ark Survival Evolved.
That's ridiculous, man. You guys just release already. You can't just use the excuse of being in early access to like forgive yourself for any bugs and faults and all that bullshit.
Like performance-wise, it's
I don't think they have tweaked that game for performance at all.
No, it
Last
is
time
not optimized.
No, that game is
It is
far
not
from being
optimized.
optimized.
Like, I understand it's really a big game, but there's still like a lot of bugs. Like I said, it's not optimized. I still have like a lot of frame rate drops in some places, and
Yeah.
you know, I have at 780, but all my graphics are turned down to like medium so that it doesn't.
So you can run it.
So I can run it and not be
in
like
not -1 frame per second.
exactly. And it's like it still has major drops sometimes.
I believe it.
Yeah, I used to play with a 760, even worse. In case I had to play everything low.
Yeah.
And not only that, is that I had to deal with the hackers all day.
See, and I have a 670, so I'm not even gonna try that shit.
But see, this is kind of thing that I feel a lot of developers have become lazy for. Is we have a game that's in early access and a bunch of people are playing because ours
an
is still
excuse.
one of the most played games, like monthly,
Sure.
on Steam
And Twitch.
and Twitch. But like,
Not really.
does that give
Well,
you?
I mean, it doesn't compare with the top games, but it's still in the list.
It's highly played. Like
you
on
don't
Steam,
have like two people
I would
playing.
consider highly played if it was more than 1,000 viewers, which is not.
well, globally probably.
No,
I mean,
not
across-
Not on Twitch, but globally, I'm sure there's more than 1,000 people playing.
Oh yeah. Playing, yes,
Right.
but not on Twitch.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, on Twitch
Anyways,
is not where
it's still a very popular game.
It
and
is.
I understand
That I don't
why.
disagree.
It's still fun, but that does not give the developers an excuse to
No.
start blowing up their users with $20
That's
or
bullshit.
$10
That's
paid
bullshit.
DLC.
I hope that
If you run out of money for production to optimize your goddamn game, get it elsewhere. Like that, or just release the game as it is, and don't pester your clientele for $20. That's not
deal
okay.
how it is and release it how it is. Deal with the consequences of that, and then do your DLC.
And the DLC is like its own separate thing, so it's not even part of the main game. It's like on a deserted island this time.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of new mechanics, which it's a fun thing to add, but finish your freaking game first and foremost before releasing DLC.
Maybe it's early access DLC.
Oh,
They're setting a new standard.
Y'all are
Don't start.
missing out on
Don't
the
start.
point here, guys. And I mean, I'm talking to the people over at
Oh, okay.
the guys who made Ark.
I think it was like
Release your game
Yeah,
for real.
like actually,
Please.
stop releasing new content that you're gonna charge people for, and finish your game.
Optimize your game.
And don't go in your next meeting and go like, hey, you know, it'd be a great idea. We need more money, right? We can
Pay-gifts.
totally just release some DLC that we were gonna release for free anyway.
People are gonna buy that shit.
People will buy it, and then we can just keep making the game,
Yep.
and people will just totally let us do it. Yeah, well, we won't. Just calling you out.
So
I'm not
if
gonna
you
get on
guys-
that, but it's
if you guys recognize that song. Okay, first of all, what is the most manly, adrenaline-fueled, macho ladies' man character you have ever seen in a video
Nathan
game?
Drake. No,
Leisure-
I'm kidding.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Leisure
He's
Suit
not
Larry.
adrenaline-fueled.
He's not adrenaline.
He's
fueled.
testosterone fueled.
The guy from Doom, whatever his name is,
Doom guy.
Doom guy.
All right.
Space Marine.
Have you guys heard about Mr. Duke Nukem himself?
Oh yeah, Duke. Of
course.
course.
All
he's,
right.
he's the macho man of all macho
He
men.
is. So you
Sticking
do know,
them dollar bells. Sticking
we
them
all
dollar
remember
bills,
that.
whatever.
Just shake it, baby.
Shake it, baby.
You want to dance? Just get a.
It was the high point of my childhood.
Yes, Duke Nukem was the high point of every little boy's childhood.
It's true.
But do you guys know that Duke Nukem 3D is turning 20 years old soon?
Wow, I feel old now.
Still can't drink in the States though.
No. Give it another year. However, Duke Nukem 3D stands, in my opinion, as one of the best first-person shooters.
Hands down.
Hands down. Yes.
Hands down.
Hands down.
They are Gearbox and some of the guys from 3D Realms got back together, and they are
To not release a shitty remake called Duke Nukem Forever.
No, they are re-releasing Duke Nukem 3D.
It's already been done though.
Wait, more levels?
An extra level. One extra level. Isn't
No.
it? More than one?
More
Okay.
levels. You can either play with the all 3D graphics or with like high def sprites because they were
Why not?
Why not?
sprites.
Yeah.
Why not?
Everybody's gonna play with the old school ones.
Of course. And it comes out on PC, PS4, and Xbox.
Okay.
Nice.
So this is like I mean, I love it. I love the fact that it's happening, but I also feel as though Duke Nukem 3D was already re-released on console.
Many times.
What's
On console. It was for PS3, Xbox 360.
Really?
Yeah, and it was cheap too.
I don't remember that.
I feel like it was. I might be wrong. But I don't think I am.
It's probably wrong.
So I'm probably wrong.
Probably wrong.
Thanks, jackass.
Like usual, I mean.
Yeah. Mike never fact checks.
Your opinion is wrong, Mike.
It's not really an
Oh, yeah, you know
opinion.
what? Fact check.
No, but I feel like I've played it, and it was really, really hard to play because I was like readjusting to. Oh, it might have been a part of Duke Nukem Forever, maybe.
I think it was part of the.
It was like an extra feature as you could play the original Duke Nukem 3D.
The issue with Duke Nukem 3D originally, well, it wasn't an issue. It was more like because they couldn't fix it. Is that the aiming was locked to one position unless you aimed manually.
But
Yeah, but all old shooters were like that.
Yeah.
It's at a
Well,
time
like
where
GoldenEye.
all the shooters were like that. It was keyboard shooters.
Right.
There was no mouse
As long
action.
as he wasn't within like a certain range.
Yeah, as he was like within the crosshairs in like a vertical tower.
Yeah.
You were shooting him, right?
Yeah.
But I think they need to keep that aspect of it.
Oh, yeah,
though,
yeah,
if
yeah,
they're
for
gonna
sure.
make it, right?
For sure.
'Cause-
Yeah.
they don't have a choice
No, no, no.
unless they remake a
It
new
has
Duke
to be
Nukem
playable.
game.
It has to be playable uniquely with keyboard controls.
Yes.
They probably would have more success if they actually remade the 3D Duke Nukem 3D in modern version, but they kept it exactly the same.
Wait a second. Was
That's one Doom,
with
Space
the tower
Marine.
like a tower
Yeah.
stuck?
Yeah.
There was no up and down.
You
No.
could if you there was an option to like release the lock and then you could actually
Oh yeah, you could if you had a
I
mouse.
thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to play with the mouse.
Yeah, I remember playing with the mouse.
I remember playing with the mouse. This Doom that you were locked on, like this absolute.
Yeah.
It's like the guy's up in the thing over there, and you're just like shooting with your and it goes. You're like, yeah.
I'm so good.
No aim required whatsoever. So elite.
Aimbotting.
I curve my bullets.
wanted.
Like Wanted,
Like
exactly.
Wanted.
That was the movie.
But
Wanted.
yeah, for those who haven't had the pleasure of playing a good Duke Nukem game,
Or you're just too young for that kind of game.
or you're just too young,
That's a fantastic game.
it's really a great game. It's a staple of Duke Nukem.
I wonder if people would enjoy it if they weren't us. I mean us like us. I mean like us like our generation.
I don't know,
If you grew up with it, you're more inclined to like it.
If you grew up with it, it's gonna be a blast of the past.
but
for
that's
sure.
like most like re-releases of 20th anniversary shit.
Yeah.
Usually, it's aimed at people who have already enjoyed the
For
game or are
nostalgia.
fans of the franchise.
Yeah, like it
Exactly.
doesn't run on your PC anymore,
No.
so you may as well just get it on console.
Exactly.
You were too young to have a job at the time to pay for it yourself, but here's your chance to pay
There
for
you
it
go.
now.
And so look it up.
Yeah.
And
Flying pigs from space.
Yes. What a great game.
Hit a little spaceship. And then you'd shoot it, and the spaceship would go and
that-
crash,
isn't
and then
that how
like the pig would just come in and be like,
Oink,
Oh, you
oink.
mean the monsters in the game?
Yeah,
but they were
Ah,
police
yes.
officers, weren't
Yes,
they? They were like
yes, they
mutated
were.
police
Yes,
officers.
that were.
They were
Pigs.
pigs. Oh wow, yeah.
Oh, you just caught that on.
That
huh?
just clicked for me. Wow. Good job, 3D Realms.
Ding.
Good job.
Hey guys, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed our vid. If you did, you can check out our other videos right there. If you like the TMS swag, you can check out the link down below for Manton Clothing and check out our other cool clothing. And if you want free games, because who doesn't, well, you can also check out our other link down below for Gamers Giveaway, who give away one game every week. So check that out and thanks for watching.